another update. I'm at the car rental place dropping off the rental car. What time? It's 6 o'clock in the morning. And just FYI, from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., uh, Barr Nunn provides a taxi service for Yellow Cab. They send you the email of the account number, and you give them Yellow Cab the account number, and someone will come and pick you up. So I called them to come pick me up. They said they're coming. They don't give ETAs because in like 8 o'clock I gotta be back at the hotel to wait for the people to pick me up for orientation. So it's dark. I hope I don't get kidnapped. But I'm just sitting and waiting. Oh, and Enterprise does have a key box to drop the key, so you can come here because they don't open till like 8. They're from 8 to 6, and I didn't get in town until like 11 p.m. and then orientations till 8 a.m. So I'm glad they have a key box because not all Enterprises have a key box. Because the one down the street from my house don't, but the one at the airport do. But yeah. So just FYI, if you decide to do all this, just know you can return the car whenever. But yeah, I hope the taxi cab service doesn't take all day because I want some more coffee. I want to go back to the hotel and get some more coffee. But yeah, day 2 or day 1 of orientation. Here we go. So today is day 2 of orientation for Barr Nunn. I was gonna do an update video yesterday, but I was so tired. I was like, I'm not doing nothing once I get back to the hotel room. What was it? It was Sunday night when I got here, and I drove for 9 hours, and then Monday morning was the day of orientation, so I take the rental car back, and I got like 4 hours of sleep because I woke up early to take the rental car back, and all that stuff. So day 1, I was doggone tired. I wasn't the only one who got a rental car and had to drive hours. I think one guy, he drove like 10 hours to get to orientation, and he had to take his rental car back, but he took his had to take his back to the airport. I took mine to a closer location by the hotel. So day 1, I'm going to try to get through this really, really fast because if you've done an orientation, you've done them all. But day 1, paperwork. It was a lot of paperwork, a lot of online stuff to sign, videos, and they provided us lunch. The lunch is that you have any place that you want to order from, but we have to vote on it collectively as a group. Like if you want hamburgers, pizza, Italian, you can have whatever. It's just that everyone as a group has a vote on it, and you can't order anything over $11.50. So there's that. The first day was Panda Express. That was the first time I had Panda Express, and Panda Express is nasty. I made a comment like, you can tell an Asian person didn't make this food, and people started laughing. But the rice was horrible. I don't know if that's an Ohio thing, but I remember the Panda Express in Memphis. I stopped by there to deliver something. I looked at the food and it looked good and looked decent. I'm thinking it was just that Panda Express, but whatever. Today we had, yesterday was that, and it was a day. The videos were horrible. I mean, they were informative, but they were like videos from the 90s, and I don't like videos. I don't like watching videos just in general because it's really just common sense stuff, but it's even worse and even more boring when it's like old timey videos. Like, it looked like it was recorded on VHS because it was pixelated. And you know, with VHS, it has that like staticky line that goes up and down. That happened. Okay, so today, which is day 2, let's see, We did road test today, and I had asked the guy, "How long is the road test?" He was like, "Oh, an hour." And I was like, "An hour? That's the longest road test I would have ever taken." Really, because usually companies, they will have me make a right turn, another right turn, and another right turn. We're back at the terminal and back into the spot, and that's the road test. He pretty much had me driving through the whole city. I was like, dang, y'all really trying to make sure people know how to drive. I don't blame you, but like, good Lord. But so I did my road test and I came back and hit back into the spot. For day 2, it was correcting any mistakes on day 1. Like if you filled out paperwork and you filled it out wrong, he will have you fix it. Watch some more videos, road test, and then there's quizzes that we have to do online. I still have one quiz left. It's like, how many quizzes? Like 20 quizzes. You watch videos, then you take quizzes. And if you get the answers wrong or if you don't pass the quizzes, you have to watch the video all over again. You can't skip the video and then you have to take the quiz again. And I'm concentrating so hard because I'll get like one answer wrong. And then I forget which answer it was that I got wrong that I just need to fix. And I end up making the lower grade because I'm overthinking it. It's a whole thing, whatever. So day 3, which is tomorrow, he wants us to do something called a dummy load, which pretty much you're going to be in your assigned truck. We got our assigned trucks. I know what truck I'm going to be in. You're going to go in your truck. The instructor is going to be in the truck with you, and you're going to get sent a dummy load, like you're being sent a load. And that way you can familiarize yourself with the process of receiving a load and doing the macros and stuff. And you're actually going to go out and drive. Like I think he said he's going to have you like go to a truck stop or something and like hit arrival and all that stuff. I think that's what he said. So that we're going to do that tomorrow. And then there's a simulator. He said the simulator is 3 screens and a steering wheel, and we're going to be practicing on the simulator as well. Whew, I'm tired. But they really be making sure that the drivers know how to drive. I can tell you that much because I ain't never did this much for no orientation. I've been to jobs where the orientation was 1 day. 4 days is quite a long time. But yeah, he was telling us because I made a comment about it. I was like, I don't do 4-day orientations. I do 1 or 2 day orientation, maybe even 3. And he was like, we started having a conversation about it, and it led to him saying that Barr Nunn only hires people with experience, and we want to make sure you have those experience. My hair is frizzy. Oh, I need to get a straightener. But he was making sure, he was saying Barr Nunn make sure that people know how to drive before they get a truck. So that's why we have all those videos and hour-long road tests, and then you have to do dummy loads, and then you have to do simulators. So they want to make sure people know how to drive, so they don't do the 1 or 2 day orientation. You're going to get the full shebang, which I don't blame them. I understand that. That's probably the reason why they can pay so much. They do pay good from what they told me. And the dude said tomorrow, the instructor used to be a driver for Barr Nunn up until last summer. Now he's working as an orientation instructor guy or something like that. And he said he's going to let us see his paycheck, his pay stubs from when he was working as a driver for Barr Nunn. So I'm interested to see what his pay stub look like. And I think it's pretty cool that he's gonna let us see it because some people aren't transparent enough to let you see how much they make. And what else? It was something else. I can't remember right now. Oh, also today we met with the safety guy on the Zoom call. And then we also met with another guy who showed us what the camera looks like. So they have cameras on it's almost 360. There's cameras on 2 sides that point this way, so you can look at the driver's side and the passenger side, and you can look at the front. There's no inward-facing cameras, so no one can look at you, and the cameras have no audio. So a guy came in, and he let us see some camera footage of other drivers driving. Oh, and there's something that I actually did like. You can access the cameras yourself as a driver. They're going to give you They told us the app, and then they're going to give us a username and password for the app. So when there's a camera event, you can actually see it. There might be a camera event, and let's say you hit the brakes hard at a red light. So a red light coming, you hit the brakes hard. You're not going to get in trouble for that. But hard brake will activate the camera, and you can actually access the camera footage and look at it yourself. So I thought it was pretty cool that I could see it, because sometimes safety will have you come in, and I'd be like, why do you want me to come in? And they were like, oh, I just want to go over something, blah, blah, blah. That way you can actually see what's going on, because I've had problems in the past that I got sent to safety for no reason at all. And I was like, if you could just let me see the camera footage or something, I could let you know the situation, and you wouldn't even have brought me in, because there was times where I was sent into safety, and I was sharing the truck with the guy, and the guy was setting off the camera, and it wasn't me. I was like, if you just would let me see the camera footage, I would let you know it wasn't me, someone else. So I like the fact that you can get an app to see the camera footage. I'm rambling. What else? He told us that, but yeah, tomorrow is just demo and simulator, and I hope no more videos. And I think yeah, with the demo we're gonna see our trucks. So yeah. Oh, there's something else I forgot to add. Okay, so the pay. Everything pretty much you need to know is on the website. They reiterated everything that was on the website, and so if you're experienced without a hazmat endorsement, you get 69 cents a mile. If you have a hazmat endorsement, you get extra 3 cents. Well, I think it's like 72. I can't do math right now. I'm tired. So if you don't have experience, it's less than that. I'm thinking I'm just gonna get my hazmat. I was thinking about getting hazmat anyway, so more motivation to do so. And so as far as getting paid for orientation, as of right now, he had told us it's going to change in a month or two. He doesn't know if it's going to go higher or lower, but he just knows it's going to change. But right now, you get something called a transition bonus for your orientation pay. That's what they call it, transition bonus. And you get 1 day of paid PTO, paid time off, and then you get a CSA bonus and a safety bonus, which totals out to $1,300. So that's what you're going to get paid for orientation. Again, he said it changes, and I think he said it changes next month or the month after. He doesn't know if it's going to go up or down, but it's going to change. So don't expect to get paid the same if you decide to come to Bar None, because they're talking about changing it. But that's how much I'm going to be getting paid. And also, if you have hazmat, you get paid more than that. I think another guy is getting paid $1,500 because he has hazmat. Yeah, and everyone gets different home times depending on how far or how close you live to one of the terminals. I live the farthest, so I do the 21/7, which is 21 days on the road, 7 days home, and I get a flight back home. So what else? And another guy, he gets 11 days on the road and 3 days home. So there's different work schedules for people. And depending on how far you live is determined if you get a rental car home, take the truck home, or you take a flight home. And as of right now, I think that's it. That's all I can remember right now. I am tired. It's been a long day, and I'm hungry. So see you later. Bye-bye.